So a very good evening to all of you and welcome to BYJU'S Exam Prep, the most comprehensive preparation app for all exams. So today we'll be having a session on how to crack IPMAT 2023 in 12 months. So आज के सेशन में हम लोग जानेंगे कि 12 महीने के अंदर कैसे IPMAT क्रैक किया जा सकता है. ओके, so this is what we will be discussing about it. I'll be explaining what exactly is IPMAT. IPMAT होता क्या ये भी बताऊंगा, किस तरह क्रैक करना है, क्या पढ़ना है, और how to crack IPMAT. Okay, so by me, Salik Sir. So let's start without wasting the time. So what is IPMAT? Can anyone tell me IPMAT क्या होता है actually? So integrated program in management aptitude test जो होता है, this is an entrance test for IPM examination. ठीक है, IPM course. ठीक है, this is an entrance test for IPM course. Now you will be thinking, sir, what is IPM? So that is integrated program in management. It means it is a 5-year course which basically comprises of 3 years of BBA and 2 years of MBA. So basically it is a joint course, 5-year course. मतलब इसमें ये होगा कि after the class 12th you attempt this IPMAT examinations. Once you are qualified, you will go into the college, and after 5 years you will come out by doing both BBA and MBA. ठीक है, तो 12th पास करने के बाद कॉलेज के अंदर एंटर करना है और 5 साल बाद डायरेक्टली निकलना है BBA और MBA दोनों करके. So that is the very idea of IPM course, and the entrance test is called as IPMAT. So let's discuss about the 3 famous courses of IPMAT. The first is IPMAT from IIM Indore, that is Indian Institute of Management Indore. Expected date is April 2023. Then IPMAT at IIM Rohtak. Expected date is the same April 2023, that is next year. Then joint IPMAT, which what we call it as JIPMAT. This is conducted by NTA, that is a National Testing Agency, and this is most likely to be next year, May 2023. So you have somewhere around 11 to 12 months. तो आपके पास 11-12 महीना है जिसको आप यूटिलाइज कर सकते हो. So this JIPMAT is for 2 colleges. One is called as IIM Bodh Gaya and another one is called as IIM Jammu. Okay, एक को IIM Bodh Gaya कहते हैं, एक को IIM Jammu कहते हैं. ठीक है, and these two are IIM Indore and IIM Rohtak का separate exam होता है. So we will be discussing about the examination also, and then I will be explaining you in detail. So अगर मेरी आवाज आ रही, so just write in the comments, yes sir, you're audible, if I am audible. So for first question that generally students ask is, sir, what is the right time to start preparation? See, there's no right time or wrong time, it depends upon you. But yes, it is rightly said, the earlier you start, the better is for you, right? जितना पहले स्टार्ट करोगे उतना अच्छा है आपके लिए, right? So if you are preparing for next year, that is you are having 12 months, 11 to 12 months, then if you start from zero, even if you don't know anything about this course, still you can easily qualify it next year. अगर आपको कुछ भी नहीं पता है तो भी आपके पास इतना समय बचा है 11-12 महीने कि आप आराम से कोर्स क्वालिफाई कर जाएं. So I'll be explaining in detail about this, about all this 3 examination, है ना, in detail. ठीक है, so that is what I am saying, that if you have not yet started, you should start learn क्या होता है ये तीनों colleges के बारे में मैं बताऊंगा, मतलब entrance के बारे में, and then that will be very very beneficial actually. So what is IPMAT? I have explained, but let me explain again. If you want to do both after class 12th, you want to directly enter into IIM. Then this is the best course. You just attempt an examination called as IPMAT, which is conducted by these 3 colleges. I'll be showing you. And if you qualified, then you will directly go to the IIM. You will be doing a course called as IPM Integrated Program in Management, which is basically a 5 years course comprising of 3 years of MBA, 3 years of BBA and 2 years of MBA. ठीक है, is it clear? तो IPMAT में ये है कि अगर आप इंटर करके 12th के बाद एक बार, तो 5 साल बाद आराम से टेंशन फ्री बीबी एमबीए करके निकलोगे. सो दैट इज द वेरी आइडिया अबाउट इट. ओके, सो जस्ट यू हैव टू बॉदर 1 ईयर अच्छे से तैयारी कर लेना है. You should prepare 1 year properly, and then later on you can enjoy your life, right? So that is what I want to say. So I would suggest to please start as soon as possible, because no need to delay. Unnecessary delay करने का कोई मकसद, कोई काम तो है नहीं. So start preparing from today. I'll be explaining about the entire 12 months preparation. Okay, so first of all let's talk about JIPMAT. तो हम लोग 2022 का थोड़ा सा देख लेते हैं. So JIPMAT is an examination which is called as Joint Integrated Program in Management Admission Test. This is an entrance exam of IPM, यानी वही जो 5 years का course है, which contains both BBA and MBA. Okay, for IIM Bodh Gaya and IIM Jammu. ठीक है. Okay, now this is conducted by NTA, very famous national testing agency of the government, which is famous for conducting different examination. ठीक है. Now what are the exam patterns of JIPMAT? तो उसको भी थोड़ा सा देख लिया जाए. So basically first it is conducted in online mode, that is computer based test, और CBT जिसको हम लोग कहते हैं. मतलब ये होता है कि आपको जाना होगा, you have to go to the exam center, they will give you computer, आपको कंप्यूटर के सामने बैठना है, क्वेश्चन आएगा, question will come on your screen and you'll have to answer it. I hope you are aware of it. Now it is something like this. So basically it's there are 3 sections actually, और actually कोई भी BBMBA की तैयारी करोगे तो यही 3 sections ज़्यादातर होता है. एक को कहते हैं quantitative aptitude, then data interpretation, logical reasoning, then verbal ability and reading comprehension. So these 3 are very famous sections. Okay, so 33 questions from quantitative aptitudes, 33 questions from DI and LR, and 34 questions from verbal ability and reading comprehension. अगर आप ये तैयारी कर रहे हो तो this will be a preparation for JIPMAT and for other exams also, like IPMAT from IIM Indore. ठीक है, इसकी प्रिपरेशन हो जाएगी. IPMAT, IIM रोहतक, इसकी भी प्रिपरेशन हो जाएगी. ओके, सो यू डोंट नीड टू बॉदर अबाउट इट, राइट? ओके, सो लेट्स स्टार्ट विद इसमें है क्या कि 4 मार्क्स ईच मिलेगा क्वेश्चंस में. सो 33 into 4 is 132. So in quantitative aptitudes there are 33 questions, carries 4 marks each, 132. DILLR 33 into 4 is 132. Verbal ability and reading comprehension 34 into 4 is 136 questions. Okay, and the total marks is 400 marks. Okay, yes. Now let's move on to the next one, and that is IPMAT course from IIM Rohtak. ठीक है, इसमें भी देख लो कैसा है. So very similar to it, like the same logic, quant, DILR and verbal ability, वैसे ही कुछ भी है. Quantitative ability 40 questions into 4 marks, 4 marks each. So basically 160 इसमें है ना. Then 40 questions, logical reasoning 4 marks each, you can see, and verbal ability 4 marks each. देखो लेकिन एक चीज डिफरेंस ये है इसमें और इसमें. देखो इसमें JIPMAT में there is a negative marking of 1 marks, and yes there is a negative marking of 1 marks here also. So if you are right you will be given +4, if you are wrong you will be penalized with -1. ये IIM रोहतक के केस में भी है, और JIPMAT जो कि IIM जम्मू और IIM बोध गया का एग्जाम कराता है उसमें भी सेम है, +4 if you are right, wrong -1. Okay, so be cautious while attempting the examination. Okay, yes, good evening Pinky Kushwaha, good evening. So this is about IPM exam or IPMAT examination for IIM Rohtak. ठीक है, so 40 minutes, 40 minutes, 40 minutes, all these 3 will be given 120 minutes. ठीक है. Okay, the next one is yes, थोड़ा सा और बताए थे. Once you qualify the written examination, it has also the aptitude test of 45% score, personal interview 15%, and aptitude score वही जो written exam हो जाएगा, written aptitude test they call it, जो ये वाला है exam. This is they'll be adding 45% marks. इंटरव्यू लेंगे, इसमें 15% वेटेज देंगे. देन पास्ट एकेडमिक्स यानी क्लास 10th और 12th का जो एकेडमिक्स है उसको भी ऐड करेंगे, उसमें भी 40% वेटेज देंगे. सो you should have a good marks in class 10th and 12th, then only you will get marks entrance in IPM Rohtak. Okay, now let's talk about IPMAT Indore. इसका भी एग्जाम में आप देखोगे पैटर्न मोर और लेस सेम है. सो if you talk about IPMAT Indore, it will be a 1.5 hour exam. ठीक है, तो जैसे ये वाला जो है ना 40 40 80 40 120 मिनट का है ना, तो 2 घंटे का एग्जाम है. ओके, but this one you can see is 1.5 hour exam. This we are talking about IPMAT Indore. 1.5 घंटे का एग्जाम है. Okay, now there is a negative marking, -1 negative marking भी, ठीक है. लेकिन 4 सेक्शन है, there are 3 sections. Quantitative ability 20 marks 30 questions, एक negative marking भी है. Verbal ability MCQs 30 marks, there is negative marking. Quantitative ability short answers 10 marks, no negative marking. Okay, so this is how it is arranged. I hope it's crystal clear. So the timing you will be starting your preparation is yes. Now let's talk about, yes, good evening Prince Yadav, good evening Pinky Kushwa. So सबसे पहले हम लोग को जानना है कि आप कब से स्टार्ट करें तैयारी. When should you start your preparation? So just see the past year question. सबसे पहले आप जाओ previous year question देखो. Okay, first you see the previous year question. You will realize one thing. Attempt it. If you are able to solve 33% questions, then I think you are at a very good position. अगर आप 33% question solve करें तो आप अच्छी position पे. Otherwise, if you are unable to solve even 33% of the questions, then start from today. आज से आप शुरू कर दो. कोई भी एक previous year question उठाओ, JIPMAT का हो या IIM इंदौर का हो, IIM रोहतक का हो, IPM वाला entrance है ना, IPM रोहतक, IPM वाला है ना, and attempt it. Okay, that is what I want to say. So now let's talking about coaching versus self-study. Yes, there are people who do with self-study also, but yes, coaching will be helpful. Why? Because आपको less time में, in less time you can say study with less hard work. कम मेहनत से आप qualify कर जाओगे. Because yes, there are experts and all that will be helpful for you in this. So we are having a course for BBA IPM Hotel Management 2023. अगले साल का एक course भी है. You can join this course if you are interested. Yes, you can call on this number 8806130414 or you can call on this number 9650052904. So जो लोग वीडियो देख रहे हैं, please press the like button once. एक बार like button press कर दो everyone. Yes. Now let's talk about quant. So whenever we use the word quant or quantitative ability, it means actually the mathematics of class 9th and 10th mostly, है ना. ज्यादातर लोग तो 9th and 10th में मैथ्स तो पढ़े ही होंगे, अगर 11th 12th में नहीं भी लिए होंगे. So I hope you are aware of it. So just first of all, सबसे पहले ये करना है कि go through it the previous year question of the examination that you want to attempt. उसमें से देखो कौन कौन से टॉपिक से क्वेश्चन आया हुआ है. ठीक है, सर्च द टॉपिक्स. आप देखोगे अच्छा इससे क्वेश्चन पूछा, अच्छा वर्क टाइम डिस्टेंस से क्वेश्चन पूछा है, इससे पूछा है. जस्ट मेक नोट्स आउट ऑफ दोज टॉपिक्स एंड अटेम्प्ट दोज इन क्लास 9th and 10th मैथ्स book. ठीक है, so you must have NCERT, some people have RS Agarwal or any other book which you had in your school days, and try to attempt those, try to practice those portion, right? You can ask from our quant faculties. They will explain you more about the famous, I can say, faculties, famous books. Okay, the next is verbal ability. It's more or less you can say English learning, अंग्रेजी सीखना जिसको हम लोग कहते हैं, यही है. And here you'll be asking synonyms, antonyms, one word substitution, idioms, phrases, fill in the blanks, grammar correction, para, ये सब पूछते हैं. So you can go for a book. Wren and Martin is a very good book recommended for grammar portion. But I would suggest to read newspapers. That will help build your, you can say, English knowledge. So this is the Hindu newspaper. You should read it daily. Read one newspaper, English newspaper I am saying. ठीक है, लोकल लैंग्वेज न्यूज़पेपर नहीं पढ़िए अभी फिलहाल के लिए, बिकॉज एग्जाम में इंग्लिश दे विल बी आस्किंग, राइट. सो ट्राई टू रीड इंग्लिश न्यूज़पेपर फॉर प्रिपरेशन पर्पस, राइट. सो इफ यू गो फॉर द हिंदू, यू कैन go to thehindu.com, read all the first page articles, then read the opinion page article. These are very important articles. The opinion page, when you click on opinion, or what we call it as editorial page, or what we call it as whatever you can say, there is op-ed page also is there. You can read these things. Okay, the next one famous newspaper is Indian Express. You can go through this Indian Express newspaper also and read the opinion page. So let's say this is the opinion page of Indian Express, written different opinions, articles are written by different people. So you can go and read about it You will get to know more about in detail. Okay, first thing. Second thing is read only one newspaper. I'm not saying to read both. मैं ये नहीं कह रहा हूँ कि दोनों पढ़िए, बट एक को कोई पढ़िए, चाहे तो द हिंदू पढ़िए या इंडियन एक्सप्रेस पढ़िए. दैट इज व्हाट आई वांट टू हाईलाइट. ओके, ठीक है. सो दिस विल बी हेल्पफुल इन बिल्डिंग योर वोकैबुलरी. अगर आप न्यूज़पेपर पढ़ोगे, मेक डिक्शनरी नोट्स, एक तरह से डिक्शनरी नोट्स बना लो. ओके, मेक अ डिक्शनरी नोट्स. And whenever you read a newspaper, let's say the Hindu or Indian Express, you are reading an editorial, you come across a new word. So just write the new word, write the meaning from the internet, search from the internet. And then when you are going to sleep, जब आप सोने जा रहे हो उससे पहले, just read it once. Similarly, once the month is over and the last day of the month, महीने के लास्ट में एक बार, just go through or whatever you have made the notes of the dictionary notes or vocabulary words that you have made in the last 1 month. In this way, you will be able to learn a lot of new words. Vocabulary improvement होगा. आप weekly revision भी कर सकते हो. Every Sunday you can do revision or something like this, because this will be helpful in strengthening your vocabulary. Okay. Now, let's talk about yes, the practice and all. Yes, I have recommended the book Red and Martin. You can go through this book. This is a grammar, very famous grammar book. Okay. Yes. Now let's talk about the next one is quantitative ability. I have told you it's basically pie chart, time, speed, distance and all. So this is basically you will go through the maths class 9th and 10th. तो इसके लिए मैंने ये बताया है कि go through the previous year question. See the topics being asked in that exam, particular exam, whichever particular exam you want to attempt, and then solve the questions of in maths class 9th and 10th books, from maths and 9th and 10th maths book. Okay, either from NCERT or RS Agarwal or whatever book you like. Okay, yes, that is what I will tell you. The next is logical reasoning. You can ask from our logical reasoning faculty. They will tell you about the books. And this is basically based on more and more practice. इसमें सिर्फ ज़्यादा से ज़्यादा practice की ज़रूरत होती है. Okay, this is what I want to highlight. Okay. So, any question from anyone? कोई question पूछना है? Yes, previous year question I have told you two things. Syllabus and previous year question is the key. Syllabus आप जरूर देखिए और previous year question देखिए. These two are very very important for examination. Okay. Any question from anyone? So all the best. Sir, should I start from 11th? Yes, फहद सही है. देखो अब मैं बताता हूँ. देखो, let me, since you are asking, let me explain. देखो, अगर आप देखोगे तो कोई भी एग्जाम में 3 चीज पूछ रहे हैं: क्वांटिटेटिव एबिलिटी, लॉजिकल रीजनिंग, वर्बल एबिलिटी. वर्बल एबिलिटी में जनरली इंग्लिश होता है, राइट? इंग्लिश आप जरूर पढ़ना शुरू कर दो. इवन इफ यू आर इन क्लास 9th 10th 7th 8th, you should start learning English. क्यों? This will always be beneficial for you. अगर आप 11th में हो तो अगर आप लॉजिकल रीजनिंग क्वांट नहीं पढ़ रहे हो तो कम से कम ये शुरू कर दो, इंग्लिश लर्निंग शुरू कर दो. दिस विल बी हेल्पफुल इन IPMAT. कोई और BBA का एग्जाम दे रहे हो, CUET दोगे, वहां काम आएगा. MBA अगर कैट का एग्जाम फ्यूचर में दोगे, वहां काम आएगा. इफ यू सिट इन द इंटरव्यू, वहां काम आएगा. Everywhere in the future English will be important. That is what I want to say. Okay, so restart reading the newspapers. कोई भी एक अखबार जो है, कोई भी एक English newspaper, I would suggest either the Hindu or Indian Express. Start reading it. जब आप पढ़ोगे, when you start reading, initial days में आपको सब कुछ नहीं समझ में आएगा. I know, because you are a beginner. I know you are a beginner. So go through the newspaper. जो भी नया वर्ड है उसको नोट्स बनाओ, लिखो. हर वीक में संडे को उसको रिवाइज करो एक बार, ठीक है? और अगर बहुत वीक हो तो डेली 1 पेज डेली न्यूज़पेपर के कॉपी से कॉपी करो. सिर्फ राइट इट. एक रजिस्टर खरीद लो, उसमें 1 पेज डेली पेन से लिखो. कोई भी आर्टिकल न्यूज़पेपर से उठा के. इट विल हेल्प यू इन लर्निंग द न्यूज़पेपर इंग्लिश. सो दैट इज व्हाट आई वांट टू सजेस्ट. यस, मनिका परिहार, आई हैव एक्सप्लेन इन दिस क्लास इन डिटेल अबाउट इट. आप पूरा जस्ट वॉच द एंटायर क्लास. आई हैव डिस्कस्ड इन डिटेल. Okay, any other question? Any other question, guys? So this is all about today's class. Yes, Manika Parihar have explained. Please watch the entire class. You'll get to know. हाँ, इसी को पूरा देखो शुरू से. Start from first inter. हाँ. Yes, BYJU'S has IPMAT course. Yes, this I have explained. This course is there. Okay, you call on this number. इस पर नया बैच भी लॉन्च हो रहा है और call on this number. ठीक है, 9650052904 पे कॉल कीजिए या 8806130414 पे कॉल कीजिए. Call on either of the two numbers. Yes, you can watch it on our YouTube channel, Manika. जिस YouTube channel पे आप देख रहे हो उस पर आप देख सकते हो. Yes, there are other videos also you can watch. So this is all about today's class. Thank you everyone. Thanks for watching. Have a nice day.